can't beat a clean van. Can't beat it. Ooh, it's cold again today. Right, good morning. Quite a sizable job today, as you've just seen. My van is absolutely spankingly clean, as always. Let's go and get James. Let's get up in the plant room and let's crack on. You done your hair? No, not yet. Right, look, first little job's call out. Clients called us the kiln. As you do, you have a kiln. It's not working. There's a bit of lashy 6mm in there, lashed up there to a little board over there. We're going to check supply, but I'm thinking it's going to be one of these elements. But you'd think if one was gone, they would do all work, but we'll double check, do what we can do, and then apart from that, they'll have to send out the manufacturer. Right, there's a switch there, look. Puts the control panel on, the old Hobby Master 4, James, that old well-known one. Increase options, decrease, program, start, stop, yeah? Program 1. Start. Right, we got that working for the lady. We're not going to charge her for that because we're super nice. We have worked there before. I suspect a faulty contactor. She hasn't used it for a weekend. Yeah, there we go. Looked like my phone had been drinking, James. It wasn't focusing. Yeah. So yeah, she hasn't used that for a weekend, so I reckon it's cooled down. But I reckon the contactor's faulty. So she ran a program, it was warming up nicely, which tells me the elements are okay. So we'll just wait and see. She's going to let us know how she gets on, and we will get a new part if we have to. We're going to go and get a coffee and a pain au chocolat. Don't get too excited.
Why? The highlight of the day.
The highlight of his day. The highlight of his day. And we've got rid of that job. Another job there to do some bits. And then we will see you on the job. Right, here we are. We've made it. We've signed in. It's taken about an hour to get what we need. So look, I'll just show you quickly. This is a panel we're coming off. AHU panel is going eventually. So we're coming off the feed in there. I don't want to go in that panel, but there's a little breaker bar in there. We can put a 3-phase breaker. We're going to bring an armoured out around here, and then we're going to put a board on this wall here, and then we've got about 14 armoureds to run down 2 floors to some new freezers and bits like that. But we'll get set up. We've got to get all our trunking up, and then we're going to get a board trunking on the wall. We're going to put a light with a local switch with emergency above the board for them, so if they lose power they got the light. New board, and then that'll do for today. So right, we just got this tray and trunking round. James is just cutting it up. We're going to get it up this staircase, try and get it round this doorway somehow, and we've got a 4x4 trunking to go on top of our new board. One more trip to the van and we should be good to get on with something, but it takes time, but it's quite a nice little job. Right, we're finally ready. We got our kiss that board, mate. We've got a 36-way 3-phase distribution board. It's going to go on this wall. We're going to put the top of the We're going to put the top of the board on this line here, measure down, and then we're going to put our trunk in along to there. We're going to do a little light switch there, and we're going to pipe a light somewhere here, couldn't we? We could actually do conduit and then light, couldn't we? 2 bits. We're going to run the trunking all the way along, then all our armoureds are going to come up into the bottom of the trunking. We're going to core drill some holes through these blocks, down into that shaft, which you've seen, and then we're going to put some tray on the wall, which gets us down to the ground floor. We're just going to get our trunk in, and we're going to put our 2 end caps on it, Le Grand. Take that joiner off. We're going to put the whole 3-metre piece up, and then we got a load to work with on that wall. You're in charge of the washers, James. You're the washer. I'll tip that tub out in a minute. Right, look, we've got all our holes drilled in our trunking. We'll get this levelled up and fixed to this wall. Look at that dust in the air, look. Right, trunking's up temporarily, just because we've probably got to get this off to slot it and put some Paxil in. We're going to cut a slot in the bottom of this board, big enough to take the cables. We'll bring the armoureds, we'll gland them into the trunking, and then the mains will come over the top, probably down here, and then we'll swoop the cables in there. We've got an SPD to fit there on the board, and then these will just be getting MCBs on here because they're just doing chillers. What else, James? Anything else to say?
No.
We're going to mark this up now, and then we might actually go and try and find some Paxilin, but it's in my garage. Right, we're going to drill a 32 mil, then we're going to get my jigsaw, slot this board out, undersize the Paxilin, and then we're going to transfer this onto the trunking. The reason we haven't put that in properly is because we know it's got to come off the wall again to cut the hole in with a jigsaw. Right, this is the first time we're using the Vaunt 32 mil hole cutter with no oil. If you snap it, I don't care. Just go gentle, mate. Nice and gentle. That's when you hang yourself with a badge. Don't let it bang through. Try and stop it from banging on the seat. Oh, James. And it's popped out of it's popped out of there. It's nice and hot.
Did its job.
Gone in there. We filled the board full of swarf, just like you should do. Right, no, one more. We won't film it. We'll get it on the wall now. Look at that. Come back to the van. Look, and we got a ticket from the parking man. Okay, look, we got our board slotted. We picked up some Paxilin from Eddie's. We've marked up our top of our trunking. We're going to take this off the wall now because the jigsaw bottoms out. Cut this out, undersize the Paxilin, and the name Paxilin is from Packer, and Insulator makes Paxilin. So you've learnt something today. Move the screw out. We ain't bolted it yet, have we? Look me. Right, there we go. Board is on the wall. We've just got to go to the van, get the nuts and bolts. Paxilin is undersized, so it's insulating the metal between the board and the trunking. I might have to slot the trunking lid. I haven't tried it yet. We've got a lovely long length. We're going to bring an armoured in here for the mains off of that panel, and then we're going to put a trunk in to a switch up to a little light, so they got a bit of light this end plus a bit of emergency light for when this goes off. James is going to bring the little light round now to show you. The little light, James. Thank you. Very slow, James. Slow. Yeah, 5 watt LED bulkhead will just go like that on the trunking, off a switch. Right, this is the kit you get. They don't give you anything else. Obviously these ain't live. Look, that'd be a good thumbnail, wouldn't it? Yeah, obviously it's not live. Look, it's just a theme board. We have to go live. So we'll put an MCB in here, 3-phase, closest to this we can. These have got to be what length, James? Under
6.
Under what? Length. What length do these cables have to be? They can't be over what? He doesn't know. 0.5 metres, no more than a metre, yeah? So you could mount this, like we've got to do on the EVs, we could mount in a separate enclosure. As long as that's under half a metre, you're okay, yeah? So that'll mount in there. They give you a knockout on the front of that board. We're going to knock that out, and then you'll be able to get these out of the front if they go. Look, apparently, you can unplug the individual cartridges. When they go red, they've taken a spike, replace them. So yeah, 6 mils out of an MCB and an earth to the, we'll do 2, there's 2 on there, out of there to there. Right, a little up there, I'm a little bit annoyed, I should have noticed it, but the board is hitting this pipe by about an inch. You can still get to it, and it's a nicer height, otherwise we got to come down that much, is what it is. Got the switch mounted, we got to make a bit of conduit up to our light. We're just going to notch out the trunk in so he sits flat, because obviously the Paxilin's bolted up. Maybe we could have cut that a little bit short, James.
Yeah.
but doesn't matter, we'll just slot the trunk in, then it'll always go on that way, won't it? Yeah, we're just going to do that, and then I'm going to order a load of breakers for in here and blanks. We've got to order one for that. We've ordered the 25mm 4-core plus 16mm earth for the mains incomer, and then tomorrow we'll be back to do some trays and drill some holes. Right, James is topping up with his fuel. What's the time, mate? What's the time? 2:30? Dentist time, 2:30. We're just going to, I've got some 1mm, and we're going to go and cut some 1mm singles. We're going to go and cut a bit of conduit to his shoulders, to the length that we want. My bender's up my little lock-up that I've got. So we're going to go and cut and bend that. We haven't brought a tape measure, because we're stupid. We're going to guess the length and cut it, and we want 66. We'll see how close we are tomorrow. So we're going to end the video there. Thanks for joining. A little bit boring, so maybe tomorrow we'll show a bit more, or maybe we won't. See you later, take care, have a good night.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.